Greetings. Trying to get my hair in a little bit of shape for the camera because goodness knows I've not done one thing to it. That Cancer full moon yesterday was whoa. It's this opportunity for us to really come home and home to yourself means cultivating your gifts and powers and potentials that are within you so that you can bring them out into the world, right? What I have discovered in my own journey as a woman, a Black woman in this country, in this body, at this particular time, geographical time, all of that, is that we are living through a age shift, and that as more light comes into our solar system to our time, those of us who have melanin, who have the codes and the chemicals and the DNA to interact with the environment, to speak, communicate with the environment, those of us who have melanin are being really heightened right now because we are the first wave of energetic beings that can take in the new energy. And then we actually bring it into the earth realm. We do. So tired of these motherfuckers. So tired. I'm so tired of these Western mindset white men who don't know shit and don't even have the they don't have the they don't have the energetic antenna to know things. They can't reach it. They can't reach the solutions. And we fucking listen to them and let them give us medical advice and they don't fucking know shit. Woo! They know nothing. They know nothing. So they're functioning with limited information and they don't tell the truth. They don't say they don't know. If they said they don't know, then at least there would be an opening, right? To say when you say I don't know, there's an opening for the new possibilities to come. And to do anything in this world, in this reality, without spiritual wisdom, without connecting to the invisible, without cultivating spiritual power, is fucking ridiculous. It's the stupidest shit ever. It's just stupid. It just doesn't even make any sense. And we're all following them. We're all following them. We're all taking their orders and doing all like that. Not all of us, because I'm certainly not, but many of us are. Maybe many of us are not. Maybe that's just what the media is saying. So, the Cancer full moon, coming home to yourself, coming home to your powers, your gifts. For those of us who are walking the path of love, right? The path of love is the path of light because that they go hand in hand. And so it doesn't matter what if you're in a Black person's body or a white person's body. If you're walking the path of love, then you're going to catch the energy because that is what it is. But if you are not walking the path of love and you are a Black person, melanated, you're still going to catch the energy because the melanin is going to do it. And whatever frequency you're functioning in is what is going to be highlighted in your world. So if you're not functioning in the frequency of love and you're functioning in the frequency of chaos and fear, and you're a melanated being, you're going to get the new light codes and it's going to enhance the chaos that you got going on. I just love this stuff. I don't care because chaos is a great choice, just like love is a great choice. The universe could care less. Like, do it your way. Don't know. Okay. You wanna hang out in the lower realms? Have fun. It's all good. Doesn't matter. Like, no judgment on any of it. But it's important for melanated people to know that the light codes are catching on and we are being recoded with another mindset and a way of being that will, over time, rapid time, make this reality obsolete. Because now we can heal ourselves. Now we can create things that are in alignment with the higher frequencies, and we won't need those solutions any longer, because now we're going to have solutions that are aligned to a new understanding, a new consciousness, a new reality. That makes sense? So today is a Mars day. And today is the final day if you want to join the Mercury retrograde class. Today's the final day to join. But today is a Mars day, and Mars is at the 25th degree of Sagittarius. Mars is going to be today, tomorrow, and the next couple days in a conjunction with the galactic center. The galactic center is the womb of our universe. It literally is when I think of the galactic center, I see a big, gigantic goddess with her legs open, and I can see the portal of her yoni. And the galactic center is where all of the energy comes from to create our reality. It is at the 26th degree of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the energy that gets us to God, right? So it's the spiritual power, right? So the galactic Mars is our embodiment. It's our body. It's how you move through the world. And so the Mars is going to be in conjunction with the galactic center. So all that I just said, the people who are melanated beings are getting all of this energy. Why? Because we relate to the sun. We absorb the sun and take in the light and take in the energy. The galactic center is where the sun's sun is. So we are going to be getting all this high frequency light. People who are not melanated, they reflect the sun. They can't absorb it, right? So if you can't absorb it, then you reflect it out. So literally, the way to absorb it, if you don't have melanin, is to open your heart to love. Your heart can absorb it. Your heart energy can take in that new light so that your body can be filled with light, right? You want to fill your body up with light. In your imagination, envision your body filled with light, because that will give your consciousness the signal to be in alignment, to not refuse, to not resist what's coming in energetically. At the 25th degree is desire. And the desire is always about your power, right? And so what is it more than anything? If you think about desire, it's the desire to be your true self. Like, if you think about what you desire most, right? Like, oh, we want money, we're women, we want a man, we want all that sort of stuff. But in all of those circumstances, what you desire is to be yourself. So we think we desire these things, but what we're really desiring is to be home inside of ourselves. And when we encounter people that create environments and with us that allow us to be home inside of ourselves, and experiences that make us feel relaxed within, and our bodies and our muscles and our organs can just settle in and breathe deeply, because your desire is to really be in your most authentic alignment with yourself. And so when we're having these conversations, I want love. Really, what you're desiring is to have an experience where you feel deeply loved within yourself. I want money. What you're desiring is a desire for the experience of prosperity inside of yourself. You are a living system that is experiencing this reality in real time, not just your physical being, but your unseen body as well, your invisible self. And so that self is giving you signals like, do this, do that. And we interpret it through our limited mindsets. And so our interpretation is often associated with the 3D Western mindset reality. And then we sometimes will get into experiences and then they don't feel right, because we didn't really read the desire correctly, right? So you get into something, it feels good for the first couple of months, and then it's off because you didn't really read the desire in the way that you would best be fulfilled in it. So desire, Mars at the 20. So what is it that your body desires, right? So literally you want to desire to be home inside of yourself. So wherever you are in the world, because Mars at the 25th degree of Sagittarius means that you are a cosmic being. You are at home everywhere you go. There is no way that you are never at home when you know who you are. So whether you are living in a mansion or living in an apartment or living on the streets or living in the forest or living near the beach, you are home wherever you go because you are a galactic being. And within the body, you have the codes that allow you to navigate and transition this environment at your will because you have dominion. When you are at home in yourself, you have dominion over this reality. So I think that's it. I think that's it. The moon is in Leo, and the moon in Leo is about the heart, literally your creative self expression. The sun in Capricorn, the last few days in Capricorn, Uranus turns direct today. So we are literally I'm talking to people on a regular basis who are starting to experience their powers and gifts coming into full realization. And so, I'm really clear that when we begin to experience breakdowns and things not functioning the way that we desire for them to, it's because we're supposed to expand and get bigger. We're supposed to become more. We're supposed to become greater than the circumstances that we are facing so that we can transition them. And that is the time that we are in now, because the sun was conjunct Pluto at that full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is about external authority, where you've been giving your power away. Like, so I'm going to give my power to the doctor for them to tell me how to heal myself. That is just hilarious to me. That we've been doing this. We've been playing along. We've been playing the game, y'all. We've been playing the game, and it's all good. So we're going to give our authority to a doctor so they can tell us how to heal ourselves. We're going to give our authority to a minister so they can tell us how to access God. We're going to give our authority to a teacher so they can tell us what we need to know in order to live in this fucking 3D reality to make the 1% richer. We're going to give where are we giving your authority to? So literally we are now, all the energy is coming back to the self. It's never been anywhere, right? The way that a baby is in an embryonic sac in their mother's womb, we are also in an embryonic sac in this reality. It's so fucking weird, like, to understand it. When I read this stuff, I'm like, and then I feel it, I'm like, of course. So we are in an invisible embryonic sac in this reality. And the sac energetically has everything we need to fulfill our purpose, our mission here. It occurs like we are interacting with people, like something is, we are interacting, but we're never really touching another person because there is a invisible shield between every being, like a hot dog, how you stuff a hot dog in that little skin that you just bite it, like the embryonic sac, right? And so we can't see it though. It's not visible to our eyes, but it's an energetic. And so we never really touch another person. They're only things that, God, it sounds so weird saying this out loud. So food, we ingest food that actually goes into our system. During sex, when you exchange fluids, that actually gets into the woman's system. If the man has an open, an opening in his area, then her, like if he has an opening, like a cut or something, like maybe he scratched himself, that would get into the man's system. But a man really doesn't take on any energetics because they don't, right? The feminine takes on the energetics. I mean, the feminine, because the food and the semen, right? Men take it on through it with food. And if a man is in a same-sex relationship, then they will take on energetics from another person because of the way same-sex people who are men how they have sex, then they will take on somebody else's energy through ejaculation. But really, we don't really fucking touch each other. It's so weird. It's so weird. I mean, it's this illusion that we're in is just it's so magical. It's really so magical. So it's important to understand that we are a complete system within ourselves. We are a complete system. So the idea that we can get something from externally that the idea that there's something external, let me say this. Oh, what am I trying to say? Okay, I'm trying to move it through my system. The idea that there's anything outside of us that can heal us or add any value or anything to us is an illusion. It's not true. Nothing can add anything to you and nothing can take anything away from you. And so when you understand this in your own mindset that you are a complete universe unto yourself, then it changes the way you relate. And so it helps you understand that you really have everything you need within you. And the work is to do the internal work in your consciousness so that you can source it from inside of yourself. And then the universe will magnetize it to you through the frequency that you generate of what it is that you need. So it's like when you determine that you need something inside of yourself, the universe is like, oh, that sends a signal, desire, right? I need this, desire, desire. The universe then brings to you what you desire from the external because it will be the thing that will be the key. It has to match, okay? It has to be the fucking thing, right? It has to match. So if it's the key, then it will open up those energies, powers, abilities that you are ready to then be responsible for. So, all right, y'all, that's it. I'm exhausted. This Cancer full moon has totally Cancer full moon. Uranus going direct. The nodes switch today or tomorrow. The nodes go into Scorpio and Taurus, respectively. And so, with the nodes going into Scorpio, the South Node in Scorpio, it just means we're about to unleash hell in this reality. And that's a good thing because when we are faced with circumstances that require us to rise to the occasion, we will. So now we're going to be faced with people needing healing, and people are going to start learning to heal themselves and with Reiki and all sorts of natural organic ways because the medical system cannot keep up with it because it doesn't have the solutions. So now we have a need and necessity. Necessity breeds invention. So now we are going to reinvent ourselves because we have to. This stuff is so good to me. We're going to reinvent ourselves because we have to, because we need to become different in order to be able to survive and thrive in this earth plane reality. We can no longer listen to the people who don't have the solutions give us solutions that are not really solutions. So, it's so simple. You can heal yourself, you can transmute yourself, everything you need to be a living being God and have dominion on this earth plane is available within you. And all you need to do is turn off that fucking shit. Turn it off. Stop listening to it. It's lies and it'll confuse you and it'll dilute you and it'll actually make you think that something is wrong when nothing is wrong except that you have not ignited your own gifts to be able to transmute the energies within you that need to be transmuted for you to be here in this moment. Sorry. Yes, the healers are coming. The healers are here. And I'm telling you, Jesus style healers. Jesus style healers bringing people from the dead. What a dead consciousness. A dead consciousness. Lifting people out of the old way and into the new right before your eyes because it's a consciousness shift. So powerful. Absolutely love you and your words. Thank you. I love you too, Dua. And it's a new for coming day. Yes, 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 Ra. Yes, Ra. Oh, that name, Ra. All praises to Ra, the sun god. Thank you, Ra. Okay, I think that's it. I really don't have anything else. I did the full moon meditation last night in Cancer. If you would like to get the link to that, you can just send me a donation and I will send you the link. And you can get all the juicy yumminess that we did in the ritual last night, and to set ourselves up to really be at home inside of ourselves. All right. It's time for the rise of the light beings. Yes! It's amazing to be alive right now. We stunting on these niggas and hoes, and we are showing them who we really are. Prove ye this day. Prove it. Prove who you are. Prove within yourself who you serve. Prove it. Prove it so that we can literally change this reality. Put all those doctors out of business, or actually give them a new business. Begin to teach them how to really heal. Begin to teach them how to really teach. Begin to teach them how to really do the thing, like, so that, like, that's it. All right. Okay. I'm done. All right. All right. I'm happy. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone. Yes, because we have to.